Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alerted, never get in and out of plays. Also, get your free start from down below. Hit me up for a 15-minute, 30-minute phone call. Full of value, full of gems, change your whole perspective on the market. Book now, only taking a certain amount of people per week, guys. So you already know what to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, share my opinion on the overall market, guys, this week going forward. Also last week, because they intertwine, you got to pay attention to what happened on the week before and not just go in a new week like, oh, you got to put them together to give you a powerful conclusion on what to expect. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, see what's going on, guys. As we know, the stock market rally showed growing momentum this past week with the major averages all making big moves. I told you guys, if you've been paying attention to the channel, the video, the lives, what I've been saying, a major move is about to happen in the market. Stocks is about to take off $5, $10, $15, jumping up 30, 40% in a single day, which you already been seeing crazy moves. We called it. Carvana was up 20-something% in a day. Firm was up 8% in a day on Friday. Upstart was up in the past, 28, 30% in a day. Tesla making its biggest moves. We got a lot going on right now in the market, guys. But like we know, you don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to have your brain too combobulated. You need to, less is more. It's thousands of plays out there. Just focus on the best quality setups. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a further look. Already, Tesla broke out Friday. Not that, right here. Right here. Also, I want to bring to you guys' attention a Fed skip or pause. The Feds is possibly talking on skipping the interest rate hike as is June 13th, 14th meeting. We also know that the S&P 500 finally broke through a major key level. So the S&P 500 on Friday closed at its highest level in almost a year. I told you guys a major breakthrough is approaching. But that doesn't mean the stocks are positioned for a bull run just yet, which it is. They ain't want to tell you that because obviously a lot of people read this stuff, look at that what they say, and oh, okay, they say it's not a bull run yet. Let me not prepare. No, get prepared. Get prepared for calls, inputs, because even though it's a bull run, it's gonna be a bull run inside of a bearish run. So stocks could be up 20% in a day that day, and then give away all those gains by the end of the day, drop right back to his base. So you got to pay attention to stuff like that. You got to be on it. You got to get in and get out. So anyways, VIP, that's what we're going to be doing. But for the ones that just following the overall channel, ain't in VIP, trying to protect you guys too. So let's go ahead and take a further look before we look at some individual stocks and see what's on our radar for next week. Let's take a look at this. So we know Congress had passed the debt ceiling deal. That was a hovering over the market, hovering over us. We're going to put a big dent indication on whether the market was going to succeed or be harmed in the short period. Paving the bill's way. Congress passed the debt ceiling deal, paving the bill's way to President Joe Biden's desk to be signed into law, and ending weeks of turmoil on Wall Street about the potential catastrophic consequences of a debt default. Exactly. Federal Reserve officials indicated that the central bank will likely take a breather on raising interest rates at its June 13th, 14th meeting after 10 consecutive hikes. So they're looking to take a break, guys. The May job report showed stronger than expected job gains, but the unemployment rate ticked up and wage growth slowed. So you already know that's a combination of a disaster. So let's go ahead and take a further look, guys, see exactly what's going on. Some individual stocks we'll be looking at next week. What's hot, what's not. So as we know, we definitely going to be looking at Tesla. Tesla's at what it ran. It ran to what it ran to 217 on Friday, almost 218. I see Tesla reached its peak. Not quite all the way yet. It could still run to the 220s again. Around 228 is its max. After hitting 228, between now 217 and 228 is its top. It's going to fall, and I believe it's going to pull back and fall and come back down to its senses and find true support right around 180. 180 sound like a huge drop, but I mean it'll happen over a period of time, not just in one day. It's going to drop to 180. Over time, after it runs up like it is, it's going to sell off exactly how it was gradually running up as well. So 200 will be that first support around 198, 200. Then it's going to drop from that and go to 180, in my opinion. But first, it could run to 228, the 220s before doing so. So Tesla will definitely be on my radar for next week as well, guys. Riot is on my radar. AMC is on my radar. We had got out of AMC. I sold for a $30 loss, which I didn't even really have to sell. I had my contract 2 weeks out, but just in case they tried something tricky. I don't, I love to keep losses small. The smaller you keep your losses, if you only lose $20, $30, $20, $30, break even, you can do that 10, 20 times in a row. Hell, ain't losing nothing but $300-$400 if you add a whole 20 plus trades up, losing like that. But at 21, that 22, that 23, that 23rd trade, I'm making 500, 1,000, 3,000, sometimes 10,000. That done made up for everything. You ain't worried about that little mess. So that's how you got to think. That's how you got to move. That's what you got to know. But anyways, we're looking at Carvana, of course, Riot, AMC, Tesla, and we got a few earnings that's coming up. So aim small, miss small on earnings always. Nobody knows exactly which way it could go on earnings. It's a gamble. It's a risk. Everything else that we do in this is a calculated, educated decision. We know our outcome is, we got a 70, 80% conviction rate of doing our homework and knowing the stocks without earnings to go in our way. But during earnings, and we call out something. And I let it be known VIP when a stock is an earnings play. Regardless of how much you know, how much education you got, how long you've been in the stock market, it could go either way. Meaning just because the company is doing well, you can tell, it's obvious, it could still tank during earnings. And just because the company is doing bad, it look bad and all that, it could still spike up. So it could go either way. So aim small, miss small during those plays. So you guys already know what to do though. Going into next week, the stocks we watching. Hit your boy up for a phone call. Get your free stock from down below. Also, feel free to join VIP, guys. I love you. We out, and God bless you. We go.